Good morning. We are a group in IT103, and in this video, we'll be presenting our own digital posters with our own analysis, insights, and opinions. I hope you enjoy the video and see you soon.
Good day. Today I will be talking about my digital poster about proper netiquette. First of all, be scholarly. What does it mean? It means you should use proper language, grammar, and spelling. Be explanatory. Justify your opinions. Credit the ideas of others or cite and link to other scholarly resources. It also means do not misinform others when you may not know about the answer. If you are just guessing about something, clearly state that you do not have all of the information about it. Next, be professional. Represent yourself well at all times. Be truthful, accurate, and run a final spell check. Write in a legible black font and limit the use of emoticons. It also means avoid using profanity or participating in hostile interactions such as flaming. Next, be respectful. What does it mean? Respect privacy, respect diversity, and opinions that differ from your own. Communicate tactfully and base disagreements on scholarly ideas or research evidence. Avoid sharing another person's professional or personal information. And lastly, be polite. Address others by name or appropriate title, and be mindful of your tone. Be polite as you would in a face to face situation. Avoid using sarcasm, being rude, or writing in all capital letters or shouting online. Written words can easily be misinterpreted as they lack facial expressions, body language, and a tone of voice. That is all that is about proper etiquette. And always remember, think before you click. That is all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Oliver Miguel NUNAG, and I am here to discuss my poster on Flame Wars. What is Flame Wars? Flame Wars is the lengthy exchange or debate between users in a debate online. So the concept of Flame Wars is just a usual. It's just the argument, an argument started by a known person or a person with anonymity that is protesting their perspective or their opinion on a certain topic. Who are the people usually at Flame Wars? Flame Wars are mostly seen in social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or in any platform that has a high population rate. The usual people who start Flame Wars is usually people who hide their profiles by means of dummy accounts or poser accounts to avoid controversy being in their personal life despite themselves being the cause of it. What is Flame Wars Etiquette 101? Always respect one another's opinion. Keep your opinion to yourself. You should learn to practice being to respect others' opinions on certain topics. And always, I mean always, think before you click or post. Anything you post in the internet is mostly permanent. It's always permanent. Some some always gives the option to remove it in a certain amount of time, but mostly always think before you click, and that will be all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am RAFAEL, and today I'm going to talk about the poster about online safety that I made today. In this poster, I made it to make you remember about the danger on the internet and what are some of the ways to make your important information safe on the internet. Like what I shown in the third chat box in the poster, it's talking about to not share any of our any information like your address or contact information. The reason I made this poster is because keeping your information safe and private on the internet is very important. Because putting up some of your private info out there may put a risk of losing your account or losing your money on your bank or even putting your life at risk. Thank you, and that's all.
Online dangers. Keep everything to yourself. You shouldn't always share where you are, what you eat, what you do, what's the next thing you're going to do. Talking to strangers online is the same thing as talking in real life. You don't know who they are. Don't give any personal information because they might use it against you or hack your account. Know your limits. Just like what I said, keep everything to yourself. Um, be aware of what site you are going to use, whether they ask you questions or not. You shouldn't always go to a restricted website to keep your safety.
Hello, good day. I am Kian Rodriguez, and I'll be presenting you today my digital poster on IT103. It is about cyberbullying, and I think that cyberbullying is one of the topics under that are not given any light in the social issues. Because for starters, they think that it's easy as disconnecting yourself from the internet and having to not pay any mind to those malicious comments. But in reality, it is the same or not even more dangerous than actual bullying in real life. In real life, you have a face-to-face contact with the bully, and although he can although he can hit you hard and degrade and sometimes even drive you to bad thoughts, I think, in my opinion, cyberbullying is more dangerous in the fact that you can be anonymous in the way you go about bullying others online. For starters, on social media, if you have a if you have a public profile, anyone, any user in their database, in the Facebook database, can leave any comment on any post you share or picture you post. If if by the chance that you set it to public, they can leave malicious comments and and you will see it. It will notify you, but either you can ignore it, either you can ignore it or delete it. But the important thing is you saw it, and that's the aim of these online bullies. Other examples are in forum discussion boards with this with the with the ability to set your username whatever you wish. It acts as a sort of safety net for the bullies to leave any comment they wish without any repercussions. If the one they are bullying has no knowledge on media and how to identify the person. without a doubt, without a doubt, cyberbully is one of the most under underrepresented social issues that plague our current society, because in this current day and age, we we integrate a lot of technology in our life, leisure, and work that can either be used as a good way or in a bad way, like cyberbullying. Remember, it's still bullying even if it's online. I'd like to say to all the bullies that partake in this kind of activity and find enjoyment in it that although you have a sense of anonymity, don't forget that the one you are bullying is still a human. And humans have emotions like the rest of us. No matter how desensitized you might be, always remember that you are speaking to a fellow human being and that we should not degrade each other just for the sake of our own enjoyment and selfish pleasures. That is all, and thank you for listening to my presentation.
Good day. I am PERNIA and I am here to present my infographic about internet safety rules and what not to do on the internet. First one is to practice safe browsing. Be careful about sites you visit around the internet. Just one mistake could expose your personal data or infect your device with malware. Next is to be careful with what you download. The top goal of cybercriminals is to trick you into downloading malware that could steal your personal information. Choose strong passwords. Choosing to set a stronger password makes it harder for attackers to compromise a user. Never share any of your passwords. Be careful with what you post online. It is important mainly for people who doesn't know how much information is too much for the internet. This is one of the causes of identity theft. Make sure your internet connection is secure. When using a public network connection, it is best to not accomplish transactions that require sensitive info, such as credit card information, passwords, and personal info. Keep your antivirus up to date. Though your antivirus software cannot protect against every malware, it will be able to detect and remove most malware. Updating your antivirus makes it able to recognize newer types of malwares. That's all. Thank you.
Good day! I am Guienne REYES, a grade 12 STEM student. Today, I will be discussing what is internet safety and some tips on how you, as an internet user, should help yourself be safe while using the internet using this infographic. So, why do we need to protect ourselves and maintain safety while using the internet? Well, that's a good question. It's because the internet is vast, it is very large, and most of all, very open. With over 3.75 billion people that are connected in the internet, it could be a malicious website, fraud facts, objects, and articles, or the worst of all of them, your device getting hacked. Being able to protect from all these malicious and deadly things is a knowledge worth learning, especially in this day and age where everyone relies on our technology. Good thing I'm quite knowledgeable on how to use the internet in a safe and vigilant way. Here I made an infographic with 3 simple ways and tips to not forget while using the internet. First of all, never use the same password on multiple accounts. That is very deadly. Especially easy passwords. Make sure important accounts like accounts that are connected on your bank accounts or accounts that contain very confidential information about you does not have the same passwords with other accounts with less need for such heavy privacy. And of course, make sure the ones with heavy confidential information have a great password only you can know. Moving on to the next one, do not visit malicious websites. Okay, if you see a lot of advertisements and pop-up ads, you should be on the lookout and be vigilant. Okay, malicious websites are usually determined by your browser and will prevent you from entering it with a warning, of course. But if you think you don't feel safe in a site, just report it on Google or leave it alone. Third simple way of protecting yourself is just don't click on malicious things in the internet. especially advertisements that endorse too good to be true items. Like, for example, $0 to buy this thing or buy a computer, right? Because you're just one click away from getting hacked if you're gonna be on the bad luck side. Hmm? The fourth advice would be not sharing your personal accounts anywhere. Don't give any information that might be confidential in real life or online. If you're using a public desktop, remember to be wary of logging information heavy accounts. Okay? Try logging in accounts that aren't used in any confidential reasons, or use an alternate account or alt accounts, as many youths used to say nowadays. And the last advice would be always be vigilant and careful when browsing the internet. Fake news is very widespread in the internet and various scams too. Remember always that all information is at your fingertips, and so does anyone else. So be cautious and careful when you believe or touch things in the internet. Never even try to turn off your antivirus when browsing the internet. Hmm? In conclusion, always be wary when using the internet, but not to the point of paranoia. Okay? Just always use your brain or think before taking action on anything. And that concludes my infographic. I am once again Guienne Bernard C. Reyes, a grade 12 student. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening to each of our presentations, and thank you for watching until the very end. Thank you.